I'm Dr. Michael Squires with Audiology Services of West Virginia, and I just want to walk you through a short tutorial on how to pair made-for-iPhone hearing aids to the iPhone, as well as how to use some of the onboard menus. You'll see over on this side of the screen here momentarily that I'll blow this screen up so it's a little bit easier to follow along. But as you're looking at this, the first thing you want to locate is your settings menu. As you go into your settings menu, we're going to open it up, disregard any notifications or pop-ups right now, but you want to go down until you see accessibility. Now, in previous OS generations, the General tab will house your accessory menu, but on the new update, the accessory menu is right here out front. So we're gonna click Accessibility. Under your accessibility menu, you'll scroll down until you see hearing devices. Once you see hearing devices, you want to make sure that your hearing aids are in pairing mode. You can do that by just opening and closing the battery doors. Now, the hearing aids that I have here today are Widex Evoke 440 receiver in the canal hearing aids. These are my personal hearing aids that I'm pairing to my personal phone. We're going to give those a second just to go ahead and start up. Then we're going to click on that hearing device section. You'll see that immediately Michael's hearing aids pop up. There's an indicator here that gives you the right and the left, so you know that it's identifying both hearing aids. We'll go ahead and click on that bar, and it'll ask to pair both hearing aids, the first and then the second. So automatically it'll take the microphone level and change it for you, and you'll see a couple different options here for the hearing aids. You can set it to only stream to the right or the left hearing aid, or as you see here, it's set to stream to both. That's any type of media, phone calls, anything that's coming through the phone and going to the hearing aids. You can also see here that there's an adjustable, there's a menu where you can set whether you want the hearing aids to be adjusted independently or not. So you can see if it's adjusted independently, it's set for the left and the right. If it's off, there's only one microphone level adjustment or volume adjustment for both hearing aids simultaneously. As you scroll down through here, you'll see that there is kind of a rudimentary adjustment for both high pitches or low pitches, treble or bass settings here. I recommend my patients use these in situations like background noise or restaurants or things of that nature, where you can turn down the low frequencies, turn up the high frequencies ever so slightly, and just gain a little bit of an edge and pull some of those high pitches that are really important for understanding speech out of that background noise. Of course, when you're done with that, you can just return those back to center. If you scroll down a little bit further, you'll see any programs that are pre-saved onto your hearing aids rather. These are going to be manual programs. So in my hearing aids, I have a universal program, which is basically the everyday general program that comes preloaded onto the hearing aids. And then I have a telecoil program. We install looping systems, so I keep a telecoil program on my hearing aids so that I can evaluate the effectiveness of the telecoil once it's put in, or the looping system rather, once it's put in. To change my program, all I'm going to do is click on that program. So I will have heard a notification in the hearing aids that says telecoil. And when I'm ready to go back, just go back to universal. At the bottom of the screen, you'll see two other bars. The first is Live Listen. This is a Start Live Listen key bar here. You can click that. You'll see some bars pop up there. What Live Listen does is it takes the microphone of the phone and makes that the microphone of the hearing aids. Therefore, effectively, you can take this phone anywhere within reason, within usually line of sight of the hearing aids, and these microphones will be the dominant microphones. A situation where this can be used is if you're having difficulty understanding your television, there's people over, you're having a party, something like that. You can take this Live Listen and place it up beside the television and basically put your ear right next to the speaker of the TV just by putting your phone beside there. And then as long as you're relatively within line of sight, you can move about the room and still hear the TV comfortably. When you're done with Live Listen, just end it there. At the bottom, you'll see Forget This Device. If you upgrade to new technology, have new hearing aids, you can forget the old hearing aids and replace that with a new setting. In some cases, when a patient updates to the new OS system for the phone or updates the iPhone, they'll want to go in, forget the previous devices there, and then reinstall or repair their current hearing aids. And that oftentimes will help to alleviate any of the issues that come with updating the phone. Okay, so now, one thing you might be thinking is that menu's a bit cumbersome to try to get to. So let's show you how to get to that menu without actually having to go through the settings. If you this is on an iPhone X or an iPhone 10. If you click the side button 3 times, on an iPhone where there is a home button, you can click that home button 3 times quickly. 1, 2, 3. And then your settings will come up automatically. So you've got a remote control for your volume here. You can see I've got my volume turned up, so we can turn that back to about middle. You've got your treble and your bass adjustments, as well as your program adjustments or your preset program adjustments, and then Live Listen here at the bottom. Okay, I hope this short tutorial was helpful for you. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to us at info, I-N-F-O, @hearwv.com, or find us on Facebook at Audiology Services of West Virginia.